provincial ministries of education implement legislation and policies that address the needs of students, especially those arriving from refugee camps with no formal education, no English, and French speaking, by establishing a transition program as a precursor to entry into the Canadian education system.
Thank you.
That's my recommendation.
Can we have a copy of your recommendations, please? And please, I'm being instructed, I only have 10 minutes and I can only take no more than 3 questions. So I'm going to make them very short.
I won't bother
And
to
remember,
congratulate the panel.
we have to also focus on the policy paper.
My name is Marie Clark Walker. I'm the Executive Vice President of the Canadian Labour Congress and an Executive Member of the Congress of Coalition of Black Trade Unionists. I just have a point of clarification, and I think it's important. How many people in here are from Ontario and have seen your child's report card? Do you know that there is an evaluation form on it? And most people don't know that, they don't fill it out. There's an evaluation on it for the student to fill out, and there's an evaluation on it for the parents to fill out. I want to encourage you to put your thoughts on those evaluations, and if the other provinces don't have those evaluations, then they need to have them. Quick and short and dirty.
It will be very short and quick. There actually are 2 past trustees here from BC, and there are a lot of other people, I'm sure, that are from that have been on school boards. One of the things that has astonished me in education as an educator and school trustee is that parents don't know that they have some tools that they can use. One of the tools that you can use is the School Act. Every province has an act that covers education in your area. The School Act basically says that the state has a responsibility to protect your child and to educate your child. If you feel that your child isn't being educated, actually use the School Act and go after the school board and go after the politicians.
Thank you.
Thank you. My name's Marshall. I'm from Nova Scotia. Throughout the conference, I've been hearing a lot about these Afrocentric schools, and I say this respectfully, I don't think that will work because all our students can't attend the Afrocentric schools, and it seems almost like a step backwards. But, so I guess my recommendation is to, we need to see ourselves included in school boards, included in the schools, represented as teachers and represented as mentors within the system, and my recommendation, I guess, would be for that to be legislated from province to province, that we have these representatives. I know in Nova Scotia we have an African Nova Scotian representative position on the school board, in our Halifax school board, but I think that's something that needs to be legislated, and that we also need to have our teachers representative of us, and the curriculum representative of us in schools, and that has to be legislated.
Thank you. Let's do more.
Hi, my name is Femi Lawson, Ryerson University. I'm one of the directors of the Arts Department, also I'm the executive of Black Students Association at Ryerson. One key point I wanted to point out was the use of guidance counselors. I know in my area, my guidance counselor, I don't think universities for you, things of that sort. It's happened to many Black students, all across Canada, I believe. I think there should be more strict guidelines as to when you're picking applied and academic, right? A lot of times the guidance counselors will be pushing you more towards applied, saying take the easy way out, and then the kids don't realize until grade 11 or 12 that academics is the only way I can get to university, and they don't want to go back and start all over again. So my recommendation is that when it comes to academic and applied classes, there needs to be more parental involvement, maybe having like some parents sign the form in order to go back to apply it, because a lot of times parents have faith in guidance counselors thinking that they're going to do best for their child. Another thing, when going to university, there's a high dropout rate for first generation students. I also feel that there should be a first generation and a transitional year program instilled in every university, so that the transition from university, from high school to university or colleges is much easier, so Black students can stay in longer. Thank you.
Thank you. Last question, please.
My name is June Gervin. I'm from Ottawa. Professor James probably remembers a test called the BITCH test, the Brittling Intelligence Test for Cultural Homogeneity, which showed how the tests were undoing our kids in school. I wonder if those sorts of tests are still being used. The other thing I wanted to say, Jerome, if you want to run for any elected office at all, please give me a call, and I'd like to have a show of hands in the room. Who else is going to support Jerome when he runs for whatever? You're on.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your participation. Your participation add to the discourse. We have learned a lot, and we want to put some of these recommendations in. I would also like to ask you, if you didn't get a chance to express yourself, you have any recommendations, please jot them down on a piece of paper and give them to me sometime within the next hour or so, please.